Hey everyone, Instructor Brooks here, and today's lesson's on the Psoas major. So I'm going to talk about a few basic things you need to know as you begin your exploration and studying this muscle. And yeah, that's why it's so important, because like I say here, the basic foundational components are the foundation for everything else. And so many students either don't have time, they're stressed, don't know how, or just don't learn the basics. But if you don't learn the basics, it's all going to come crashing down. So I want to help you with that. And if you stay to the end, I'm going to remind you about a special strategy that I personally have developed that's been helpful for my students and including myself when I was in PTA school, so that I could actually learn the origin, insertion, action of muscles without solely trying to memorize a flashcard. Because to be honest, try to memorize that flashcard, you know you're going to forget it and you're going to have to study again for another exam. So, and yeah, that's the worst thing. I'm not getting to a bunch of other stuff about that. So let's keep moving. I want to make this video quick. So, study tip of the day. This is for all of the muscle anatomy stuff, but anything that you're trying to memorize and learn, you have to engage in multiple ways. That's why my study strategy is so awesome. And again, I'll remind you at the end all about that, how you can learn more. So all the source material is going to come out of the Essentials of Kinesiology book. Major objectives: origin, insertion, action of the Psoas major, and then any other special considerations that you need to kind of jot down as you continue to grow your knowledge about this muscle. So, Psoas major, special consideration. Well, it's going to anteriorly tilt the pelvis when the femur is stationary. So, like a closed chained activity. And I got tons of other stuff on tilting of the pelvis and all that stuff. But today, keeping it simple. Understand, if you don't know what anterior pelvic tilts are, well, you'll write that down to the side, and that's going to be part of further exploration. But we're keeping it super simple today. So, one thing at a time. That's how you got to eat that elephant, right? So, we're looking at this Psoas major here, and you can see it originates here on that transverse process and those anterior portions of those discs, or those vertebral bodies, okay? So we're looking at L5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's going to be the origin. So a lot of people, when they think of the Psoas major, they think of hip flexor. But also, when the femur doesn't move, it's going to extend the lumbar spine, okay, by increasing lordosis, because it's going to pull forward. Think about if this down here where it inserts, which is the lesser trochanter, if this can't move, something has to move, so it's going to pull that spine. It's going to pull that spine towards the insertion, reverse muscle pull, and that's going to cause increased lordosis and an anterior pelvic tilt. So, like I said, it's going to insert down here on the lesser trochanter. That's why it's going to flex the hip. But like I said, if the hip is, or the femur stationary, it will extend the lumbar spine. Thus, the Psoas major is a multi-joint muscle, making it capable of being both passively and actively insufficient. And a lot of students struggle with that concept early on, and it just continues to plague them throughout their schooling and sometimes even into the clinic. The sooner you can get that down, the happier you're going to be, that's for sure. So I have videos on this. Click on the link. I think I got some links up here. Got them down in the description, all over the place. Check out my active and passive insufficiency playlist, and I'll show you how to make this muscle active and passively insufficient. So I'd love your feedback. I hope this was helpful. The idea was keep it short, sweet, and concise to just show you action, origin, insertion, and give you a couple considerations. If it was helpful, let me know in the comments section. If it wasn't, let me know too, and tell me what I could have done to make it better. Also, if there's any strategies you've implemented that have been awesome for you learning action, origin, insertion, share that with us as well. It's always great to have other people's ideas, because just because what I think about something doesn't mean it's going to work for everyone. So let's share. And if there are any other muscles you would like me to go over, hey, leave a comment about that too, and I will gladly make a quick lesson on that. So what now? Well, we're done. So smash that like button if you thought this video was helpful. Subscribe to this channel and become a part of our ever-growing community as we continue to journey through school, and click the bell for notifications so that you know when I release my most recent uploads and videos. Now, in the description, I have a link to a video that talks a lot more about the muscle anatomy strategy that I've developed. Click on that, check it out, see if that's something that sounds like it'll work for you, because it worked for me. and explore my channel. Look at all the other videos I have, especially those active and passive insufficiency videos. Those are super helpful for you. And go to instructorbrooks.com, got a link in the description, and sign up to stay informed so I can keep you informed on all of our upcoming projects and anything else that's pretty cool that we're coming out with. And if you got all that, have an awesome day.